How about a Yahoo?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
This one was sent in by Jacob Blocker. Thank you, Jacob Blocker. It's by Yahoo Answers user Hans, who asks, answering the phone while having sex, super hot or really rude? That sounds like the headline of like some sort of Dateline report. I'm sure at one point or another, while you were all doing the deed, the phone rang. And that's where this question starts.
Where does it end? No one knows.
Is it super hot to answer the phone and pretend like nothing is going on while continuing to have sex, or is it unbelievably rude to even glance at the phone to see who it is? What more? Answer it. I think we are all in agreement that texting during a dinner date is terrible manners, but why is it more acceptable during sex, considering sex is much more intimate than sharing a meal or conversation? Your thoughts? You're a fucking psychopath, Hans. You're a fucking psycho.
Why is it that everybody says it's cool to text during sex? Like, what are you talking about? That's not a thing.
What reports are you reading?
Yeah, according to the Hans Daily.
If I ever
my sexting, like that's what he thought sexting was. Everybody's talking about sexting right now, and I guess it's all right to do, but it seems rude to me.
Also, I just want to point out, I don't care how good a fucking actor you are.
I'll know.
Ain't no way you're pulling that off.
You're not. Yeah, everybody knows.
What's upsetting is that I probably wouldn't know, and like that's the most upsetting thought in my mind right now. So now whenever I have a conversation with anybody over the phone and I hear like a small lull, like the tiniest lull, I'm just going to assume that they're boning down.
So this is okay. First off, I'll tell you what is sexy, Hans. Calling it doing the deed. That's really that's so hot. What I love is a euphemism for sex that I'm pretty sure my gym teacher used when he was trying to explain it was the difference between boys and girls.
When you say doing the deed, it makes it sound like you're committing a felony. Like,
is it okay to answer the phone when making whoopee?
That's either like a small boy or a dog or a corpse that you're doing the thing to.
Later he did the deed. Don't know how else to put it than that. And he chopped him up and he buried him in a hole. So find him guilty, please.
We got tons of evidence because he was talking on his goddamn cell phone.
We've been tracing all his texts that he sent while having sex with people. What a weird.
Chopping him up right now. LOL.
Lows. You know what's worse is that he probably doesn't have like an iPhone. He's probably got one of those old, like Zach Morris giant cell phones.
Time out.
Hey, sweetheart, can you unflip this for me? I need you to just flip it open. I need to hold the pound key down while I press this letter so I can capitalize it.
I mean, good for Hans to apparently have this as much like he can just like focus on. He can do more than one thing at once whenever he's doing the deed. Like, how does that not demand all of your? How does that not demand all your attention? If it's not, then you're not a very considerate lover.
Maybe, Hans, the problem is you're not a very considerate lover. Also, getting to have sex and getting somebody to call me to want to do something are two such rare events. I can't imagine them aligning.
What? I just know that when I go into a movie, I turn off my cell phone so as not to interrupt the other patrons. But when I'm having sex, I turn it all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, other patron. It's just you and me now.
I even tweet. I tweet my phone number like, give me a ring. About to get it on.
Nothing hotter than that.
Hit me up.
When you call the My Brother, Me voicemail, I guess it can't. That doesn't work because it happens on the internet.
Yeah, it's gross. Also to think about.
But just, chances are.
Chances are, I fuck all the time. Like
Just 26/7.
Oh, because he's in Chicago. He's got that extra hour in that different time zone.